Hi, my name is Priya Means Love, and I hand make this line of all natural, mostly certified organic body care and skincare. So I hand make everything absolutely from scratch, and I start with sort of herbs and essential oils and clays and cold pressed organic oils, most of which are either certified organic or wild harvested. So my story is that I had been an academic. I was studying to get my PhD, and then I got sick. I came down with fibromyalgia, which is chronic pain, among other things. And I had to leave work, and I was very sad because I didn't have anything to do. And I also found that I had chemical sensitivities. In particular, synthetic fragrances would really trigger all of my symptoms. So I needed to transition. I was very into organic food and sustainable agriculture and things like that already. But I found that I really needed to transition the sorts of products I used on my body. And I found that in particular hair care was a real challenge because the only things that worked well on my hair, well, they tended to use a lot of nasty other stuff like synthetic fragrances and other chemicals that bothered me. So I decided that I needed hobbies and I wanted to learn how to make body care, in particular hair care. So I started researching it. I got a bunch of books, and I found that, well, I mean, I didn't find a lot of information on making hair care, but I learned how to make a lot of other things in the process, and really it just lit a fire. And I just kind of went crazy and started learning about all sorts of ingredients, and it just kind of became my mission to learn how to formulate sort of like the best products out there, but do it completely natural, like as purest and natural as you can possibly imagine. And this is the result. So I have a wide variety of products. So I have products for facial skincare. So I have an eye serum, face scrub. I have wonderful, wonderful super healing lip balms, medicinal things. So I have like a sinus vapor balm, a headache and muscle balm, a bug spray, which is here at Grassroots, and I have hair care, my lavender mud shampoo, which is a really fun one I'll talk about in a second, and things for the body, so I have a moisturizer, deodorant, foot cream, an exfoliant. So I just in particular want to talk about some of the things that are here at Grassroots. So the hair care is one of the most unique things. I mean, that's how I sort of got into making this. And I found that, well, I wanted to sort of be as purist and natural as possible, and it's really hard to do hair care that way. So I ended up formulating around a particular kind of clay that's been used for centuries to wash the skin and hair. And so this is it. This is my lavender mud hair and scalp cleanser, and this is what it looks like, and it smells amazing, and it works super well. You basically kind of use it like a regular shampoo, except that you really only apply it to the scalp. And rinses out very easily, and you actually don't need to use any kind of conditioner. Some people use a diluted apple cider vinegar rinse. Works beautifully. The other hair care product I make is a cedar shea hair texturizer. So this is sort of, it's a product that I actually designed for short hair to sort of muss it up, like for bedhead. I designed it for my partner actually. But I found that lots of other people were using it in different ways. In particular, they're using it for like longer hair, to like smooth and defrizz, to sort of piece out curls, and I started using it too, and I'm like, this is good, this is really good. So it's a pomade type product, but it's not very heavy, it's not sticky at all, and it works beautifully well, and of course it's basically entirely certified organic. One ingredient is wild harvested, but the rest is certified organic. The lip balm that I make, which is here at Grassroots as well, is another absolute favorite. It's a super, super healing lip balm that uses, well, it has a number of really wonderful healing ingredients in it. One is calendula. So this is calendula. It's a flower, and it's a wonderful anti-inflammatory healing herb for the skin. And it's just perfect to use in a lip balm because it's actually edible as well. And so it just kind of heals, it helps to heal up sort of, well, any sort of chapping or irritation or cuts, little things like that. It also has this essential oil helichrysum, which is just an amazing healer, and it has a natural tint to it. So it's actually a gloss, and it's very natural. It doesn't look like much when you just do a couple strokes, but you can kind of build it up, and it's a really, really beautiful color, very natural. And I actually get the color by infusing alkanet root, which is this plant, into the oils, alkanet and annatto. So this is wild, and I also use organic annatto seed. So it's a completely natural tint. There's no carmine or, you know, these creepy, you know, FD&C lake colorants that are like lead-based. And I mean, it's wonderfully all natural, and most of the ingredients are certified organic too. I mean, that goes for everything. So what else? So I have my brown sugar body scrub. This is a wonderful exfoliant for the skin, and it's also very moisturizing. So it's not just brown sugar. It has a bunch of oils in it as well. Grapeseed oil, which is really penetrating, and organic extra virgin coconut oil, which smells lovely like coconut. And it's also kind of provides a little bit of a barrier, so it's very moisturizing, leaves you feeling like you've applied lotion. So you use it in the shower, and you just massage it over your skin. It gets rid of all the dry stuff. It's great for the summer to get rid of your like nasty winter skin. So what else? So I have my Palmarosa bug repellent, which is this. So it's a bug repellent that's based on, well, it's basically just, it gets its power from organic essential oils. And so how did this come about? Well, I wanted to make a bug repellent that smelled nice, and that worked, and obviously doesn't use DEET or any other sort of nasty stuff. And so I sort of looked at the research on different plant ingredients, and there's this one plant compound called geraniol that's been pretty heavily studied and performs quite well when compared to DEET. You find that you'll have to reapply it more often, but that's not a problem because it smells absolutely lovely. And it does kind of keep the mosquitoes away. You know, they kind of fly near because they know there's a person, but they don't want to land on you. So it smells quite rosy and lovely. So it's really a nice one. And what else? So the last thing that I want to talk about is my Sweet Mouth Mint Drops. So this is kind of an unusual product as well. This is a breath freshener, and it comes in this teeny tiny dropper bottle, so it's nice to keep in like a pocket. And it is, well, what to say about it? It's you just need one drop to totally like rock bad breath. And so if it's your own personal bottle, you can kind of like aim and just kind of like aim and do one drop in your mouth, or if you're kind of unsure of your aim, you just do a single drop on your hand and lick it, and it's potent. It just kind of instantly gets rid of the bad breath, and it's nice because, you know, you're not like chewing on or sucking on anything for a while, and it's you know, obviously no artificial sweeteners. It gets its sweetness from organic stevia leaf, which I infuse, and it's quite minty. It's organic peppermint, organic spearmint as well. So that's the story with my stuff. Yep, so you can get Priya Means Love stuff at Grassroots.